Love me in every ghetto. I'm famous. Had some young boys pull up, do you?
Capone and Noriega watching CNN. Black whip, black tints, y'all ain't seeing that. It's Con and Meth, spread the word, boy, you're seeing them. No seeing them, these rappers in the you're never seeing them. Killer bees back in the building with machining them. We creaming them of pockets of money, I'm clean again. Ain't got to tell you I'm dope, just stick the goose is all quite big enough to fit this. Tis the season and why ask why? I has my reasons and my don't need no seasoning. This evening. Now ask yourself, is that really air that you breathing in? I think outside the box, did I find a box I can keep them in? Or just leave it then, like the bouncer won't let your people in. People said they want that old the prequel then. I get medieval, some people won't make the prequel then. Leave them in the fetal position. I'm leaving it. I use the system, you cowards use euphemisms. Women call me super daddy, my powers is supervision. Who gave you permission to speak? To learn you listen, learn to listen to a different MC. You learn the difference in addition if you're missing MC. Sign this petition, get a fraction of that faction subtracted by my division. I'm a boss, so that means I make decisions.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
Last outing for the Clippers. They won that game against the Jazz in Utah. Trading blows in that one. They did win by 3.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Murray, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And the Clippers have possession. There's the pick. Left side, Price. 5 on the clock. Short. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
George with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Here's Price. Outside, George. Steps back and fires. Can't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Into the lane. Murray outside. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And George, here we go. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Henry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Price. To the middle. Will it go? And Ayton with the layup.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Murray. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Offensive rebound. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 6. Here's George. And he converts the layup.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Driving the lane. Price. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Shooting for San Antonio.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Clippers take a timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Make some noise.
Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Portis. Jacks up a 3. And it's Price with the rebound. Batum, good.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And they'll get another chance. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to Payton. Fires to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
That's his first personal.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
San Antonio leading by 3. Walker with it. Bridges covering. Johnson outside. Nice move. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Price. Here's Zubac. Misses in close. Johnson surveying the floor. Robinson, that's good.
Robinson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Zubac. Out to Price. Outside, Batum. Hands it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Johnson. Poeltl up top. Pass to Robinson. Over Pete. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Back to Price. And Poeltl sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
6 to shoot. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Price. Ripped away. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And here's Price. He brings it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Shoots over Poeltl. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now, here's George. It's rebounded by Portis.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Vassell. And here is Poeltl. Over George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And for Poeltl, the stats don't tell the whole story. Steve, he just does whatever he can to help his team.
He's a good screener, solid defender, runs the floor, and you can't teach his size. What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Zubac. And George, here we go. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Johnson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A 3-ball. Stymied again with that miss. A subpar 2 for 10 for him.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Devin Vassell, shooting 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Outside, George. They swipe it. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Spurs up 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And here is DiVincenzo. He has 6. Shot from the low block. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Over to the left wing. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official. On the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why, Kevin, has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Back to George. Puts up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Henry.
Assisted.
Going inside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Henry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Pass to Henry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Melodon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Ayton. And he makes good on the layup.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
San Antonio leading by 8. And it's Murray penetrating to the wing right side. Henry with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. And they're moving it up. And Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Capella with the bucket.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Back to Kennard. Now George. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Murray outside. They set the screen. Driving inside. And that one is good. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Pass to Ayton. To the wing on the left. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Kept alive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
San Antonio making a switch here. Clippers trail by 10. Price with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Price. There's the screen. Left side, George. And stolen by Murray. Outside, Robinson. And here is Murray. And he gets the bucket. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pass to Ayton. Takes it inside. Outside for George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 11 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Henry. Knocks it loose. Murray. Pass to Henry. Goes up again. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Henry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Capella trying to free himself up. Henry misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 14. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that... .75 wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. You look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the shot is good. Price has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Robinson for three. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Batum. And it's denied. And it's Walker penetrating. And finished off by Walker.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. With the drive. It's rebounded by Portis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Duncan
Robinson, that's good.
Three-point basket.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
1:14 left in the second quarter. Pass to Portis. Outside for Robinson.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Walker. Here's Pirtle. The layup off target.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Price outside. Pass to Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Zubac has got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Robinson. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Portis. Off target with his three. Here's George. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for us. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And it's Murray penetrating. A three for DiVincenzo. Clippers trailed by 8. Now here's Price. Oh, Ayton in position. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
And Murray, here we go. And that one drops for him. Murray's got 10 points. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. one of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Substitution for your Clippers. Nicholas Batum.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Down low. Here is Zubac. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Here's Maledon. No points in the game yet for him. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Ball to the Spurs.
Spurs leading by 8. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And they're able to recover. Here's Capella. And finally they hit one. Capella's got 8 points.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Another shot. Bridges with the board. Clippers trail by 8. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Clippers.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And Murray, here we go.
Gary Payton the second.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Driving to the basket. Murray, good.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Here's Maledon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Batum. It doesn't go for him. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Pulls up. They get it back. Off on the layup. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. And here is Maledon. And Capella sends it back. Henry with it. He takes it in. And he goes in for the dunk.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Now here's Maledon. To the paint. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him pretty good there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Clippers trail by 7. Bridges for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Possession San Antonio. Spurs substitution. Jacob Hurdle. Keldon
Spurs
Johnson.
leading by 7.
Duncan Robinson. Lonnie Walker IV. LA
Spurs making a switch here.
Gary Payton the second. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
On defense, the Clippers.
The lineup for the Spurs.
Spurs working the ball around now. A three-pointer is right on target.
3-pointer.
9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Driving in. Right side, George. Pass to Bridges. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Ayton with it. And Pirtle pulls it down. Robinson on the wing. Johnson outside. Here he goes. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. Price with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Now George uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Robinson. To the right side. Right side, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Back to George. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton. Out to Payton. Inside. They shoot again. Here's Ayton. Bridges for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Payton left side. Ayton in the corner. At the elbow, it's George. Los Angeles calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Make some noise.
Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
At the charity stripe, Paul.
And George drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
2 minutes remaining in the.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
2 minutes.
Back to Walker. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Walker's got 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Price looking it over. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
LA basketball.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Price. Shoots from the line. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Spurs leading by 7. Walker goes in. Misses the layup.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Pass to Maladon. There's the drive. Rejected by Walker. And he gets it back. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Gary Payton II.
Here's Walker. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
LA foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Walker. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so Walker nails both of them. Here's Maladon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Payton outside. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Payton with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They then act.
It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. San Antonio leading by 9. Murray left side. And here is Henry. It's hauled in by Zubac. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he drives in. And the dunk by Zubac.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Gary Payton II.
And as we've seen at the defensive end, Murray can rack up a lot of steals.
Greg, the reason why we know this. Long arms, quick hands, and once he picks it, he's off to the races. A tremendous open court player. Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial. Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Pass to Maladon. Zubac with it. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. No good from Payton.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Down low, it's taken away by Payton.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Substitution.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. They set the pick. Ayton in the high post. And Ayton throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Henry. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
To the inside. Paul George with the steal.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
To tie it up. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Henry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Murray for three. Here's Henry. Over George. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges got 18 points now here in the second half.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Here's Capella. Drops in the layup for two. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
George with the ball. Trains it as the shot clock ticks down. George has got 19 points.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to Price. Outside, George. Kennard with three. Rebounded by Capella.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Henry. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 3 to tie it up. No good from Price. San Antonio with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. The three for DiVincenzo. They get the rebound.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
That free throw good from George.
Charity strike, Paul
You know,
George.
no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Henry. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
LA basketball.
And the Clippers call time here.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Spurs substitution.
And so Price will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Outside, George. Now, here's Price. Right wing. Here's Ayton. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Henry. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo.
Not going to beat Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Pass to Capella. Bridges with some nice defense. Clippers trail by 3. Here's George. Bucket is good. George has got 23.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Ayton a screen. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Murray outside. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
In the corner, it's Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Portis.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now Price. Into the lane. Ayton outside. Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Paul George with the steal. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Because of George's strong defensive instincts, he's able to consistently disrupt opponents.
Out to the wing. There's Portis. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Pass to Ayton. And Capella sends it back. Now Now here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Out to Payton. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Portis the screen. And it's Murray penetrating.
Foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his first personal foul. 15.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. The Spurs making a switch here. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
George double team. Here's Bridges. And Capella sends it back. In the corner, Henry with it. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Here is Price. For 3, Bridges. Out to Payton. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Price. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Spurs substitution.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like...
Left unwatched. Sign plastered over Melrose Ave by that long line of where the hood's by. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And summertime, I've been losing hope. Fireflies in the winter. While I'm sipping, got me feeling like maybe it's just a game.